हेलो। आज हम वीडियो में चैप्टर 11 पढ़ेंगे, हाउ टू टर्न डिफीट इनटू victory. So here I go. Social workers and others who work on Skid Row find many differences in age, religious faith, education and background among the tragic souls who have dropped into America's gutters. Some of these citizens are surprisingly young, others are old. A sprinkling are college graduates, a few have essentially no formal education. Some are married, others are not, but the people on Skid Row do have something in common. Each one is defeated, whipped, beaten. Each one has encountered situations that conquered him. Each is eager, even anxious, to tell you about the situation that wrecked him, about his own private Waterloo. These situations cover the waterfront of human experience, from "my wife ran out on me" to "I lost everything I had and had no place else to go" to "I did a couple of things that made me a social outcast, so I came down here." When we move up from Skid Row into the dominion of Mr. and Mrs. Average American, we see obvious differences in living habits, but again we discover that Mr. Mediocre gives essentially the same reasons to explain his mediocrity as Mr. Skid Row gave to explain his complete collapse. Inside, Mr. Mediocre feels defeated. He has unhealed wounds, suffered in situations that beat him. Now he is super cautious. He plods along, ducking the thrill of living victoriously, discontented with himself. He feels beaten but tries hard to endure the sentence of mediocrity that fate has handed him. He too has surrendered to defeat, but in a reasonably clean, socially accepted way. Now when we climb upstairs into the uncrowded world of success, we again discover people from every possible background. Corporate executives, leading ministers, government officials, top men in every field we discover come from poor homes, rich homes, broken homes, cotton patches, cornfields and slums. These people who lead every branch of our society have experienced every tough situation you can describe. It is possible to match every Mr. Skid Row with a Mr. Mediocre and Mr. Success on every score. Age, intelligence, background, nationality, you name it, with one exception. The one thing you can't match them on is their response to defeat. When the fellow we call Mr. Skid Row got knocked down, he failed to get up again. He just lay there, splattered out. Mr. Mediocre got up to his knees, but he crawled away, and when out of sight, ran in the opposite direction, so he would be sure never to take a beating again. But Mr. Success reacted differently when he got knocked down. He bounced up, learned a lesson, forgot the beating and moved upward. One of my closest friends, is an exceptionally successful management consultant. When you walk into his office, you feel that you are you are really apron. The fine furniture, the the fine furniture, the carpeting, the busy people, the important clients all tell you his company is prosperous. A cynic might say it must have taken a real con man to put across an operation like this, but the cynic would be wrong. It did not take a con man, and it did not take a brilliant man or a wealthy man or a lucky man. All I hesitate to use the word all because all means so much. All it took was a persistent man who never thought he was defeated. Behind this prosperous and respected company is the story of a man fighting, battling his way upward, losing 10 years savings in his first 6 months in business, living in his office several months because he lacked money to pay rent on an apartment, turning down numerous good jobs because he wanted more to